G'day guys, welcome back to Arthur's videos. Well, have I got another doozy for you there, mate? I'm holding the Viewer Discrepancy Act, you know, in case I'll get any sookies complaining about my language or whatever crap it is. Well, everybody was happy. Before I waffle on, man, what's under the bed sheet with the stains? It's freeze-free Japanese girls or whatever. I need to get a yum-cha into me, man. It's another stinking hot day today, man, but no, who cares, mate? You need a yum-cha. There's my cup sponsors. There's the pour. I'm pouring it in. The bottle's nearly empty anyway. Guys, cheers. Oh, fuck, that's gone down. All right. Guys, I got a good response on that last video with the punch-out. Yeah, that's right. This is part 2. I'm not revealing yet. This is the B-side. Everybody gave me the thumbs up on that, man. I've got a few texts here and there. They say, mate, brought back memories. And they like what I say the truth, you know what I mean? And by the way, one of the guys goes, hey, man, you are old. I saw the side of your head on the side of the cabinet there, man. You got grey hairs. I said, mate, I told you, I'm fucking old. You know, not as old as some of the other people on this earth, you know what I mean? But that's right. I'm doing it for years, guys, and as I said, and I fucked up on, I kept saying one word, but I've got to correct it in this video, alright? So here, I'm revealing the B-side, revealing the G-string panties and all that stuff and the seafood. Okay. This is the back of the cabinet, okay? That's the one monitor, and there's the other second monitor, alright? Alright, I'm gonna focus, and then I'm gonna go slightly down, okay? The game board's been removed, as I said to you. The cage is this. This is what it looks like. That's the cage, okay? You know, it's like a UFC fight, you know. There's the cage. All right. I had to, someone's removed the power supply. It's not the original one in there. I'm going to scroll down a little bit further, guys. Hang on, let me get something. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. I'll remove the camera. Okay, let me go. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay, let me remove the connector. Okay, there it is there. That's the power supply. Someone's put it in. I had to put a new transformer in. That's the transformer there. You can sort of see that. I rewired it. It's 240 in because we're on 240 in Australia. It still runs the most mechanism, most of it there. That's the original system in there. That's where it is there. Okay, I'm going to zoom up. It looks like I'm going to be holding it up. I kept saying to you guys, Sony. It's actually Sanyo, okay? It doesn't slip off the tongue, okay? Here's the logo. I'll kind of show you. Look at that, okay? There it is there. You can sort of see it. It's made in Japan. That's the serial number. That's the model number and all this shit, okay? So this is the real McCoy, okay? So this is the back. So you know the back door's on the side here. Hold it there. There's the back door, so it won't break the neck board. So that's the neck board's in there. So I'm trying to hold the camera. Sony did, Sanyo. See what I mean? It slipped off the tongue. Okay, it's a Sanyo. Nintendo stuff had an external amplifier. Okay, so let me hold it here. That's the external amplifier. Okay, I don't know what it is. Correct me. Send messages. Others will like to know. So these stupid monitors. Yeah, man, you know your back of the monitors are stupid. Okay. I don't understand it. So somebody else turned around and said, there's 70 volts coming into here to do the amplifier side. So this is the signal coming from your board, these 2 pins, okay? Then there is the volume pot, okay? That's the volume pot, which is over here. Because these are the adjustments for your monitor, okay? They're over here for the adjustment, and your volume pot's here. The one that I got in this guy's one, the 2 transistors were blown out. Someone did a half-eaten pasty on this. I was trying to be nice on those words, and I had to clean it all up and redo the flowing on that shit, mate. It was fucking bad. So everything can be redone, okay? So now this one here, okay, oh fuck, I'm going to hold it here. Let me hold it there. That's the transformer, okay? So what happens, this is a little transformer which is oscillating because it's high voltages here. Basically, where's my finger? High voltages on the amp, okay? So that's the insulation, that's the oscillator. So if you put a multimeter between here and here, there's no shorts between the two. So that's one primary and there's your secondary. And I actually put red and white back to its original because the original ones were red and white, not like that. Play my other stupid video where the guy put that fucking speaker like it was in a fucking car show, you know what I mean? So that's what this was actually, because I had no audio, so I was just checking out my transformer and all this basically. So what I did is I rewired it. I put a 2-pin plug. This is a Utilux. These guys are using different housings. I haven't worked that out what it is. I didn't go any fuck. I said I use a Utilux that I've got in handy. You know what I mean? So I've done all this shit basically with the monitor. There is the where is it here? There's the flyback. You see if you're holding it there. See, I've put little cable ties there. I will show you later in a minute. What happened was, that's the screen and the focus. They were moving in because the reason was they are screwed onto the old flyback. But the new replacement flyback, which comes out of China, that this guy got from somebody, okay, I had to do this to stop it from moving in. So you have to do what you have to do, you know what I mean? So I'll go down to this one here's this has got better viewing. Okay, there it is there. You can sort of how it done see that way? They don't move in. Hang on. You can see that it's not moving in the hole. It's all holding up. Yeah, man, that's a bit of a cowboy job. Mate, it's easy for future if you want to repair. All you do is cut the cable ties, you pop it out for future references, because I'm not going to be around with this monitor. I tell you, man, I'll be gone. You know what I mean? I'll be up there with all the other rock stars. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so this one here, if you have a look at that one there, play back the video, you'll see it go, whoop. Have a look at this one here. Okay, see how this one's got the degaussing button? This looks like this is actually the right one, because the top one in my other video, play the other video, see how it's got the adjustments? Okay, if you can sort of see it, you can sort of see that, you know what I mean, basically. So, yeah, so I don't know why they did this, but for us, hang on, I'm going back over here. I'm going to put on the tripod again, so I could sort of explain a bit more detailing on this stuff. Man, this is another great video. This is another great video. You know? All right. Let me go pull out. Somebody else goes, mate, I can't believe you just pulled out another board out of your ass out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Oh, fuck, my brain had just stopped. Okay. Sorry, my brain had just stopped there, you know? All right. Remember this. Okay, you have a look at this. I'm going to have a discussion. I'll do a dedication Nintendo version, okay? All right, I'm going to hold it there, okay? See how this has got that original, okay? That's the real Jim McCoy. You can see the hot sticky glue has been put on there. This is an original exported Japanese board for us. This is an Australian board, okay? I bought it from some operator. You had it in stock, basically. So this has got the amp section, okay? Now remember, you know what I say, you always have twos or whatever. Now this is the one, remember play the video back. Okay, now have a check this guy out. Have you noticed this is not populated? This is not populated, okay? So this is an American board, okay? You can sort of see who it came from, Brady. This distribution, okay, is an American cabinet, American export. It was exported to America. But you notice how this doesn't have the audio. So, but after doing this, I've got another video I'm going to talk about Nintendo. Okay, there's another sneak peek. I've got fucking Nintendo's coming out of my ass, mate. Okay, so this is his one. Okay, now remember the bleeding I said to you, like my last one? I've got to work out around this area what's causing that bleeding in the green. So I'm going to work that out. But remember, as I said to you, I had to change this program. So there it is there. So there you go. Look, I've had to change this program. So there's a new program in there. Remember I told you the ROM had packed up, and while I was pulling out of the cage, because all I did was pull that out so I could check his battery holder to see how bad it is, because you got to put the 3 batteries back in there, and to see so it can hold its memory. And he contacted me the other night. He goes, "Hey man, can you put a non-volatile RAM in this?" No, it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? It doesn't. On this board, I had a quick geezer. It's not working. It's over here somewhere. All right. So I said, no, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So that's his board, basically. You know. So we got onto that stage. You know. So like everybody liked my that bit was explaining to you guys. When you go and buy a cabinet, he was a bit shocked at what I explained to you, that it doesn't have the monitor masks, okay? He goes, "Yeah, man, does it look pretty bad without it?" I said, "Dude, if you can find it, you find it. If you can't find it, oh, that's it. You know, what do? You know what I mean?" So yeah, he's now start looking around for this. So like I said to you in my last video, if you go buy something, get more information before you pay. It depends on what you pay for it, how much you're paying for it, you know what I mean? But as I said, don't expect a brand new machine from 83, and everyone goes, well, you keep saying 83 if it says 84 on the game board. I've got a feeling it was released in 83 in Japan before it went to America, okay? So, correct me on that thing, it's 83. Everywhere on the cabinet says 83 because a lot of stuff got released there, went to America. I don't know if they went together due to copyright. I don't know. As I said, down the bottom, man, between whatever it is, you could put comments for other people to read. As I said, I don't know everything. If I know something, I'll tell you that. You know, I've been honest. I have never worked on this in my career, okay? I'm being honest on that. I'm not full of shit. I keep saying that. And that. But, what was the other one? It's the monitor. Okay, I'm going to do stage by stage here. Now, there's a lot of shit out there. There's Google, there's a lot of people jerk on fucking Nintendo shit. This is the amplifier section. You see here, that's the amplifier. All right, I'm going to Google over here. I was having a look before to get my facts right. You can sort of see here, this here is where all the voltages are coming from, okay? They're all coming from here to feed that board there. You can play it back again. I'm going to hold it there for a sec so you can sort of see the circuit diagram. They're out there. This is what it's called, the monitor, okay? For the, I was about to say, Sanyo monitor, okay? That's what this is, okay? That's the model, okay? At least this circuit, like I said, I've never worked on these monitors. This is the first time I'm actually working on this particular model of monitors, you know what I mean? They weren't that bad. At least there's a circuit diagram, makes life easy. Now, the original flyback, okay? This is the original flyback that I got out of there, okay? All right, this is the original flyback, okay? I'm going to give you a bit more explanation. You guys, have you noticed on a normal flyback, it's got a screen and a focus to adjust? This doesn't have that. What happened is, there's a big fat hole there, okay? All right, it looks like a wasp's nest. Inside this is all diodes and all this shit inside. What happens, the heat's gone in there and it's spat its hot sticky load out. It's done a holer. So the flyback was shot on this. And while I did this, it actually pulled out the transistor horizontal tranny as well, blown out. What these two wires are coming out of here, there's a little board that sits there with the two pots. So like I said, play the other video, see them. That's your screen and your focus. Don't correct me which one's which, but I'm just telling you. These two wires are connected to, these are the screen. These ones are connected are the screen. These two wires connected to the pot. So it's a pot. So you adjust the pot to go left and right. Now this wire was connected to the other pot. This is the focus. Okay, so the white wire is your focus, which goes to the other chassis, basically on the neck board. So the focus goes to the neck board. On the back of it, you'll see this white cable. So if you ever get one of these monitors, these flybacks, you have to do a transplant, okay? So you've got to do a transplant by taking out that little board there with the two pots. You've got to do a transplant. And you've noticed these guys, they had a cutout underneath. Hang on, let me move my big thumb there. At least there's no grease on it this time. See how it's got a cutout where the wires are sitting underneath, so when it gets to the printed circuit board, it's sitting flash. The one that you're going to get, there is no cutout, okay? So you've got to make sure you use some decent little wire, thick wires, or I'll use whatever, okay? And I put it on there and it's sort of sticking up a bit because the legs of the board underneath are a bit longer. So it's sitting on a bit of a cockeyed. But what do you fucking do? But you can sort of see over here, they had a screw that holds the board on, okay? So that's what this one here. This is the real Sony. This is the real Sony. Sony again, Sony. Oh my God, it's a Sanyo. You can sort of see how looking over. You can sort of see the word Sanyo. And I was talking to my audio mate about this, you know. And here's Wikipedia, mate. You got to Google. I was talking to my mate with Sanyo. I said, mate, is Sanyo around? The story with Sanyo is, I was telling somebody else the other day. Sanyo was actually the brother-in-law of guess who? National, which is Panasonic. Okay, Google it. It's good information. So Panasonic, which was originally National back in the day, then when Panasonic bought out Sanyo. Sanyo is still out there under their label, under that group. You know what I mean? Still selling it. You know, it's like JVC. You know, JVC. You know, they used to have Kenwood back in the day, which is Anglo-Saxon name Kenwood. And my audio mate turned around and said, mate, the word they got Kenwood was they had a sales rep in Australia. It's an Australian guy. I'm not bullshitting on this. I said it to somebody else. The guy's name was Ken, second name Wood. So they said, oh, we'll use that name for Anglo-Saxon. So Kenwood came from an Australian guy who was a sales rep for JVC. You know what I mean? Check that out, mate. The stories behind some of this stuff that no one understands, you know what I mean? Because it's good information, you know what I mean? This is what I talk about, you know what I mean? I didn't even know that. I had to find out from my audio mate because he works on a lot of audio gear. You know, he's got passion, you know, in audio gear, you know what I mean? It's like Roland, you know, Roland is part of the Seiko group, you know what I mean? And which is Epson as well, you know. Google how many Japanese companies own other companies. So, as I said, lucky they've reproduced these out of the Chinese guy. As I said, without that, he'll be in the cooler, mate. Like I've got a couple of monitors on some poking machines that I need fucking flyback, loppies on there. Call them flybacks, others call them loppies, you know. As I said to you, I'm looking around. I'm trying to find my other sign. Oh my God, I lost my sign. Yeah, I've lost my sign. Where is it? Oh, I've lost my sign. Oh, here it is in front of me. So yeah, as I said, you know, there it is there. You can reach out if you want anything, information or whatever I'll talk about. As I said, I'm doing it for you guys, you know. As I said, you know, this is, as I said, I'll be honest, this year is going to be a really great video. I've got a lot of shit to repair, a lot of real classics. You aren't going to find this shit again. But as I said, you can sort of see how clean it is inside the cabinet, you know. Zoom back down again. Basically, you can sort of see how clean it is, you know. All right. And by the way, that thing on the side there, which I could see in my camera, is the rag that I was working on my car the other day again, on my ute. So yeah, basically, you know, everything is done. Be careful, like I say to you, these are live chassis, okay? There's voltage. That's why there's an insulation transformer for your speakers, okay? If you don't know what you're doing with this area and that, don't fuck with it, because again, you're going to go in the cooler. Always disconnect, always turn the power off. I've done a video explaining how to discharge monitors or whatever. But as I said, you know, learn, practice. If you fuck up, you fuck up, you know what I mean? But be safe on when you're working on voltages like this, you know what I mean? Because I'm not coming around to slip the tongue in you when you're out, you know what I mean? Unless you want me to come over and slip the tongue in, that's fine, you know, that's no problems, you know, I'm happy to do that. But yeah, as I said, it's nearly there. I'm just going to fix up the green bleed at the moment. I'll work that out, what that is. But as I said, I don't know what the original power supply looked like in this. But as I said, I've covered nearly most of it out of this cabinet, but it's in good nick, man. And I'm really happy with it. Oh, by the way, if you have a geyser down the bottom, hang on, let's go back down again. Down there, geyser. You can sort of see that green shit down the bottom there. What that is, it's a metal earthing braid, okay? Check my other video. If you have a look, the monitor, I've run a new green lead on the monitor between top and bottom on the side. Have a look at my other one, because I've earthed the two monitors together because of the voltage. And the transformer, it is oscillated. You got to earth everything basically in a cabinet, because I'm working on this, because once it leaves my hands, I know I've done the right thing. That's it. I've covered my ass. You know what I mean? But yeah, you got to earth stuff. You know, especially when you're working on 240. You know, it doesn't matter if it's 110 or whatever. Earthing it, it's you're saving it. It will go to ground. Basically, it will save you from getting a in the. You know what I mean? So yeah, so do that basically. You know what I mean? But as I said, man, another one up and running again. You know what I mean? So on that note, as I said, the old saying of mine is, pinball machines, video games, skilled pokies, and skill testers is a passion. Like I said to you, always give me the thumbs or the finger. Like I said, I wear big boy pants. Thanks for watching another one of my videos, man. These are getting hard to find, you know what I mean? So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks.